Story 1. JNMIL wants to keep the baby for a weekend. After some really productive conversations with my husband, he's now handling his mom and standing firm that she needs to apologize to me. He feels terrible for not fully understanding the impact of her actions earlier, especially since he's finally getting the relationship with her he's always wanted. I get where he's coming from, but at the end of the day, I'm the one protecting the baby. And I'm pretty sure it's not sinking in for him, especially since she told him she's keeping the baby for 2 nights if we visit, didn't even ask us first. Let me tell you, the laugh that came out of me was not quiet. I'll be honest, I'm really relieved my own mother isn't around to cause us even more stress, because if she were, she'd make my JNMIL look like Mary Poppins in comparison. Comment 1. Never leave your child alone with them. Comment 2. Keep all communication in a file in case this escalates. This is utterly ridiculous. Comment 3. You may want to ask your mother if she has ever heard of NC. Gently tell her she could be one of the grandmothers that never sees her grandchildren. Comment 4. Grandparents' rights aren't what your mother thinks they are. No one will even take her case. Comment 5. Didn't you say your baby was light-skinned? Remind your husband, if you have another, darker-skinned child, then all of her ugly will come back out. Comment 6. Ha ha ha. I guess you're not visiting then, hey? Or at least that is how I would play that. Comment 7. MIL wants to keep baby for a weekend? Yes, and I'm sure people in hell want ice water. So what? She can want all that she wants. As long as you and DH hold onto your boundaries, you're golden. Story 2. Constantly overstepping with LO, Easter outfits, gifts, and vaccines. I went to my MIL's house for dinner the other night, and out of nowhere, she handed me a bag with 2 Easter outfits for my baby. We're going to a family dinner on Easter, so I assume she expects me to dress LO in one of them. The thing is, I was already in the middle of looking for the perfect Easter outfit myself. This is LO's first Easter, and the first time he'll be meeting the rest of the family, so I really wanted to pick something special for the occasion. This isn't the first time she's done something like this. She's always buying things for LO, especially items she thinks I don't realize he needs. For example, the other day I was leaving her house and it was cold outside. She made a big deal about the baby not wearing a jacket or sweater, even though I explained that he can't wear one in the car seat and that he was already dressed in long-sleeve footies. Plus, we live only 5 minutes away. The next time I saw her, she handed me an expensive, fluffy sweatshirt that he still can't wear in the car seat. Another time, she saw LO in a pair of footies and decided they were too small for him. They weren't, he still wears them. The next time she saw him, she showed up with 2 new footies for him, which was unnecessary because he was fine. Just yesterday, she did it again. I was taking LO out of the car seat, and he was wearing long-sleeve footies and a hat. She immediately decided he was cold, ran up to me, unzipped her jacket, and said, "He's freezing. Give him to me," before literally taking him out of my arms and walking away with him. To top it off, during the same visit, I mentioned that LO had been crying a lot earlier that day but seemed better by dinner time. She asked, why was he crying? Did he get any shots? I told her not yet, and she responded, good. They say the healthiest babies don't get any. I didn't engage. She knows I plan to vaccinate LO, but she's strongly against vaccines because my husband had allergic reactions as a kid. I get that she loves LO and wants to help, but it feels like she's constantly trying to correct me or overstep my role as the mom. I don't want to seem ungrateful, but I also want to be the one making decisions for my baby. Am I being unreasonable for feeling frustrated? How would you handle this? Comment 1. I did the same program in newer housing. My first roommate, 2-person bedroom, just never spoke to me, would literally ignore me, was constantly on the phone. I would say hi or wave, and she would act like I didn't exist. It was crazy. My second roommate is a good friend now. Comment 2. I do not miss the interpersonal drama from my life as an undergrad. Most of the worst roommate situations I've had were while I was getting my bachelor's. Comment 3. If you're not willing or able to reduce contact with her, the best you're going to be able to do is let it go, meaning just let her do what she is going to do, and you have to learn to not care. She gives you outfits for baby, You can say no thanks or accept them and donate them if you don't want them. Get baby whatever you want for their first Easter, and when she has a problem with it, you tell her you wanted baby to wear this outfit. It's the one you picked out. She's going to get upset, and you need to not care. Do not let her snatch baby out of your arms anymore. Again, this is going to upset her, and you need to not care. Stop discussing medical information with her if she is going to give you unsolicited advice. Did baby get shots? We're not sharing his medical information at the moment. Guess what? She's going to get pissed, and you need to not care. You gotta put your foot down or she's going to keep walking all over you. Comment 4. So first and foremost, if someone tries to grab the baby from your arms, do not let them. Setting aside that they will think this is okay moving forward, physically grabbing a baby is a safety concern. Literally move or step out the way and say, "No." I 100% understand not wanting to hurt their feelings, but you're their parent, and you don't have to pass the baby along on someone else's command. I've actually had some relatives buy my kid holiday outfits even if I've requested otherwise. Simply say, "Thank you," move it along, and dress them in what you picked out. If they ask, you already had something picked out for the kiddo. Sometimes I will snap a picture of the baby in the outfit they were gifted, so I can share it with them and have it for memory's sake, but my kid shows up to functions in the outfit I picked for them. Comment 5. Opie, this stood out to me and maybe it's not what you meant, but here it is straight. Please adjust your perspective from "I also want to be the one making these decisions for my baby" to "I and DH are the ones making these decisions for our child, period. Anyone else's input may be considered, but you are the final authority with regard to your children." Comment 6. Let her. And then choose your own Easter outfit for him. Say nothing. When she asks, say that you had already chosen his outfit for Easter. Then ignore her meltdown. Baby wear as much as possible in her presence. And see her less. Story 3. Emil thinks that if she begs for forgiveness hard enough, then she will get what she wants in return. Well, the saga continues. Per my previous post and Emil's responses to so, she still firmly believes that she was invited to be in the labor and delivery room with me, and so I woke up this morning to the following message from her. "I know sometimes text messages can be hard to understand, but I want you to know that I am very sorry. I was very worried about you, and I wanted to be there with you to help you through your labor. I'm sorry if I made it sound like all I cared about was the baby, because that is not the case. I love you all very much, and I will do whatever it takes for you to forgive me." I cannot help but read this and kind of read between the lines of her attempting to just kind of make another fake apology attempt in order for her to be rewarded with what she wants in the end, to be around LO. Her actions, long before I even went into labor, have made it clear that this isn't about me or my well-being. It's about her getting what she wants. I'm torn between continuing to not respond or to just give her a very firm, not very nice message telling her to stop contacting me and to let me heal in peace and to pretty much from here on out leave me the hell alone. I would also love to just tell her that my baby and my marriage is my main focus right now, and that I'm not prioritizing taking time away from that to teach her how to be a respectful human. Not my job. The fact that she made my labor, birth, and postpartum all about her was just the plate holding the shit cake of everything that she has put me through. The icing on top of that shit cake was just the fact that she has completely ignored me as an individual and continues to make everything about her. Please feel free to give me some ideas of some responses that I could potentially give to her if I feel squirrely enough to engage in conversation with her. Comment 1. You gave her too much privileges. The moment she won't give me child back to me is absolute no contact. Time to cut it off. Comment 2. Consequences. You give her consequences for every boundary she oversteps. Each and every time. Consequences. Emil turns the other way when your baby reaches for you? Give me my child right now. This visit is over since you tried to keep my child away from me. We can try again next month. Also, stop the info train. Your Emil should never know when you're hanging out with your mom. If she's on your or your mom's socials, get her off. She can't complain about what she doesn't know. Comment 3. Turn of her notification. Only DH communicates if he wants. She doesn't get to pick up your child anymore. Reduce contact significantly. Comment 4. I'm torn between continuing to gray rock her or having your husband send this. We hope that there will be meaningful behavioral changes to back up your apology. We will be in touch when we are ready. Your previous posts indicate that your husband is not fully on team family, family being you, him, and baby, so it's a tough call. Best of luck to you. Comment 5. Please feel free to give me some ideas of some responses that I could potentially give to her if I feel squirrely enough to engage in conversation with her. May I suggest a light edit of your second to last paragraph as follows. The fact that you made my labor, birth, and postpartum all about you is just the plate holding the shit cake of everything that you have put me through. The icing on top of that shit cake was the fact that you have completely ignored me as an individual and continue to make everything about you. You will be giving me space until I am ready to contact you. Comment 6. Just block her. Seriously, she's just going to keep pushing and pushing. You deserve to have some peace. Or at least mute her. It's a power trip to her. She thinks she has free access to you whenever she wants. Take your power back and just cut her off. Narcissists need fuel. You're her fuel. Take away the fuel and the fire burns out. If you made it to the end of the video, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and we will see you in the next video.